You run half crouched to the barricade and prize a bow from the hand of a dead soldier. You have spotted the leader of the bandit cavalry, a tall, dark-skinned warrior with a thin, chiseled nose. Rallying his horsemen at the foot of the stone watchtower, you know you must kill him before he can regroup the troops, or Duval and his hard-pressed men will be ridden down and mercilessly slaughtered.
I'm not on my wagon anymore.
And there's a picture of that guy. You notch an arrow and draw back the bowstring. Straining cords bite your fingertips as you take aim. Pick a number on the random table. If you have the discipline of weapon skill, add 2 to the number you picked. So you want a 6 or higher. You got a 7. Nicely done.
I did.
Did it. The arrow arcs through the smoke-blackened sky and pierces the officer's shining breastplate. You hear him scream in pain, a scream of pain ring out above the din of battle, and watch as his cruel eyes flicker and close. He swoons and slips from his saddle, and then he gets up and smiles at you. The arrow lodged deep in his heart. You know what's funny? If you miss, you just direct other people to shoot him. Like, crap. Here, you shoot him.
Shit, you get him.
Someone shoot the guy. To me, Captain Duval's voice booms out above the battle noise. Rally to me, Summerlin! The brave captain draws about him a shielded wedge of soldiers and charges into the flank of the horsemen. They reel and buckle as the shielded wedge hews away at their company. A Vasigonian herald of crimson armor torn from his face, smeared with blood, breaks free from the battle and sounds the retreat. You watch as the surviving bandits spur their mounts to a gallop, desperate to escape through the ragged hole of the barricade. Gripped by panic and fatigue, they ride through their own foot soldiers who are advancing to support them. The infantry falter and collapse as the cavalry rides them down. Nicely done. And we got a picture here of a guy who has the latest fashion accessories, arrow through the jugular. And as you can see, he is loving it.
He's actually just found out that he's inside of a book and just amazed about the outside world that he just found out.
I was 2 seconds away from swallowing. Thank God I did not. That's true. It looks like he's like, oh my God, what is it? Who are you? What is that?
Am I a book? Am I a book?
Well, am I 2D?
The fuck is this?
Let me out, please. Are there 2 of me now? Big me and little me. Captain Duval leads his men to a barricade and directs... No?
He is shocked to see the awesomeness that is your ping pong trophy.
It is true. Hang on, let me
you gotta take a picture of that.
Let me get this into fuller view for you right there. I'm literally holding up my ping pong trophy in front of a computer monitor for a guy that can't see it. I think I've hit a new low.
Whee! Oh, you have to also say how you won that thing.
For everyone who doesn't know, I have a ping pong trophy because I went on a cruise to Alaska, and on the cruise ship they held a ping pong tournament, and I won the ping pong tournament and got my trophy. I beat all 0 other contestants, because I was the only one that showed up, and achieved my coveted trophy, which I will hold forever to show that I am a champion.
He's quite proud of the trophy. I would be too.
I'm so proud of this trophy. And the best part is, the next day they had another ping pong tournament, and I was going to go to that one, but my girl's mom actually said I shouldn't go because they might want to try and take the trophy back.
That is so true.
She's like, don't go, keep that thing. Oh, man. So... Where were we? Oh, by the way, I should point out, for people listening to the audio version of this, there is literally the guy, he has an arrow through his neck, and he's got a really surprised look on his face, and his hand is kind of coming out of the picture, so it really does look like he's like staring out at you going, hey, what is that? Am I in a book?
Oh my God.
Oh, man. A battle cry, proud and strident, pursues them across the plain. For Summerlin! For Summerlin!
Summerlin!
All
for the summer sword!
Yeah! All around the barricade, the enemy are retreating in disorder. Bandit warhorns announce the withdrawal, exhorting their defeated warriors to flee the battlefield. A jubilant Captain Duvall emerges from the war smoke, his eyes shining like jewels beneath the rim of his battered helmet. We have triumphed, Lone Wolf. We have vanquished the foe. All around you, the captain's men are rebuilding the barricade and tending to their wounded comrades. It sorrows you to see Summerlending dead, but you take heart at how few they are beside the enemy losses. The captain ushers you towards the watchtower, where your wounds are cleaned and dressed with lamb's fur. The herbs restore 6 endurance points. Or
Don't dress my wounds.
3 endurance points.
I want them naked.
We have beaten this foe, but I fear that it is but a temporary reprieve, says the captain, his face now composed and somber. The sacrifice of Baron Vanelon's daughter must be stopped if we are to avoid catastrophe, for our strength will not avail us against the foe freshly risen from the grave. The words of the verse flood into your mind, and a chill runs down your spine as you realize what may lie ahead. In 3 days' time, when the moon is full, Baraka will sacrifice the Baron's daughter at the buried temple of Macken, a sacrifice that will unleash the dead of Macken Gorge, the chasm of doom. You know you must prevent the sacrifice.
I use the summer sword.
Done. You just stand up and hold it up, and you're like, huh, that usually works.
Come on, beam of light. Go.
Go. What are you waiting for? And go. And go. 50 miles south of Ruinan, the ruined city of Macken teeters on the brink of Macken Gorge. A cold sweat breaks out upon your brow as you contemplate the difficulty of your mission, for you are separated from your goal by 50 miles of enemy-held territory, but there is still a flicker of hope. With the enemy in the confusion and retreat, your chances of success will be far higher now than before battle. Before you set off on your perilous mission, Captain Duvall offers you the choice of the following equipment provisions. A backpack, which you don't need because you already have. 3 meals, rope, potion of lamb's fur, sword, spear.
So I only get to choose one of them?
No, you choose any of them.
Any and all?
Yeah, the choice of the following. So you can take all of them if you want.
All right. I would like to go into my bag, drop the torch, the tinderbox, and the pickaxe.
No, not the pickaxe. Probably a good idea.
Bring along a rope, because that might be useful.
It was useful last time.
And the rest will be meals.
Meals.
Wait. I would like to bring a sword as well.
All right. Good idea. There you go. Okay.
I know you're low on provisions now, but fuck you.
Lone Wolf, we need that food. We're starving. Meh.
Not starving enough to hand it to me.
Dusk soon enshrouds the beleaguered outpost of Ruinan, and you use the cover of darkness to cross the body-strewn plain towards the south. An old highway trails off to Macken, but it is choked with Vasagonian warriors. They stand about in sullen groups, tending their wounded and brooding on their defeat. However, even demoralized and dejected, they are still a deadly foe. It will be too dangerous to risk passing through their ranks, so you must use the forest. Really? The forest is less dangerous?
Can I just go through them and use my summer sword?
No,
please?
I know, right? That does seem like the less dangerous path. If you wish to venture through the trees to the right of the highway, or do you wish to venture to the trees to the left of the highway?
I like the word venture more.
Got it.
Use the first one.
Your passage through the trees is lit by the flickering glow.
My venture through the trees.
I'm sorry. Your venture through the trees is lit by the flickering glow. It doesn't actually say that. The flickering flickily flackety.
Flickety flackety glow with their campsites in that line in the highway.
Apparently, like 2 hours of reading is when I start to hit my limit. The flickety flackety flickering glow of the campfires that line the highway. Bandit warriors huddle around, drawing warmth and comfort from the flames. They take little interest in their guard duties, and you find it easy to avoid their patrols. By morning, you have reached the edge of the forest. You stare out across the fields of corpse towards the small village that lies at the base of the shallow valley. The fields are only separated by narrow tracks, and these are alive with flying insects hovering in swarms. You are walking along one of these tracks when suddenly you spot bandits ahead. They are wandering idly up the track towards you, their spears slung over their shoulders. You have the discipline of camouflage. Lifting your feet high, you step into a tall corpse, taking care to part them first with your hands. You allow the stalks to close behind your back before you crouch down and hold your breath. Again, you needed advanced camouflage to figure that out?
Yeah. I need to put my feet up higher so they couldn't see me go through the crops. Actually, the other thing was just dive into it instead of just walking.
Right. You completely vanish from sight as if the stalks have never been disturbed. The bandits amble past barely inches from where you hide, oblivious to your presence. When you are sure they are gone, you emerge from the corpse and hurry away.
Props.
Yeah, whatever.
I'm not emerging from a dead person.
Yes, you are! Summer sword!
I use the summer sword to get out of this dead person.
Like, I'm literally fumbling my words because I've been reading so long, but we're so close to the end. I just want to keep going. All right.
Let's do this.
Okay, it's game time. Let's go. We can do this. You bypass a village with orange wood cabins and stone walls and climb through the tall fields towards the wooden ridge. Beyond the ridge, you enter a thick forest and discover a bubbling freshwater stream. You drink deeply and realize how hungry you are. You must eat a meal or lose 3 endurance points. Do you want to eat a special ration or a meal?
I think I deserve a special ration.
Okay, there you go. There's your special ration.
I want to keep the meals.
The meals. This is the one thing I don't like is that every time, even when I was a kid, I would do meals with a Z. And I can't do that here because I would actually write meals. As night falls, you reach the city of Mackin. The gaunt, weed-infested ruins of the shattered city are spread like a vast graveyard and bathed in the eerie light of a near full moon. The sound fills the air like the wailing of lost souls, the cry of Mackin Gorge. It has been nearly 2 days since you last slept, and fatigue begins to overwhelm you. Drawing your kai cloak about your shoulders, you settle down to sleep. You will need your strength for the daunting task that lies ahead.
You wake up dead. The end.
Yep. Dawn arrives, rain-swept and gloom-lidden. A pall of drizzle hangs over the ghost city, and the gruesome discord of wailing winds of Mackin Gorge make you feel uneasy. You watch and wait, your kai cloak drawn close about your shoulders to keep out the chill, damp air. It was here, during the age of the Black Moon, that King Unlar of Summerlund killed the mightiest of the Dark Lords, Lord Vashna. In mortal combat on the very brink of the abyss, the Dark Lord was slain by the Summer Sword. It is said that his death cry when he fell will echo through the gorge until the day he rises to wreak his vengeance on the Summerland and the House of Unlar.
I use the summer sword.
Of Olnar, actually. It's Olnar, not Unlar. Whatever. Olnar. Your stomach contracts at the thought that this could be that very day. For 5 hours, you observe and take in every detail of the ruined city. The first line of the strange verse keeps repeating itself in your mind. When the full moon shines o'er the temple deep, the temple must be underground, and it must be an entrance to it. But where? You study every crack in the broken ground and eliminate all but 2 possibilities. A crypt door guarded by 2 Vasagonian warriors and a flight of marble steps descending to the earth between 2 columns of fractured pillars. Which one do you want to try? The door or the steps?
2 guards.
2 guards right there.
Door.
Yep.
Or some steps that they're not guarding at all.
Right.
Probably meaning that either A, the stairs don't lead to where I need to go, or B, whatever they're guarding is more important than the stairs.
Right.
So let's go towards the stairs.
Got it. Uh-huh. The rain and gloom hide your approach, and you reach the marble stairs unseen. The steps are overgrown with mold and weeds, but a path has been trod through them, leading in the darkness of the huge underground vault. If you possess a fire sphere,
I do!
You do possess a fire sphere. How about that? You break open the two halves of your cult fire sphere and hold the flaming hemispheres high as you advance deeper into the vault. You gasp as you spot the hideous black-skinned creature perched on a rail near the ceiling. Dull, satanic eyes follow your every move, and its mouth opens and closes, silently curses. Suddenly, it glides down from its perch and attacks! Do you have the summer sword, Piph?
I possess the summer sword.
Are you sure you have the summer sword?
Yes.
The creature is flooded by the golden light of your sword. A look of terror crosses its ghoulish face, and it hurls itself upwards to avoid your sword blow. You brace yourself for another onslaught, but it never comes. Your silent attacker has escaped the fissure in the ceiling. It's like, screw this, I'm out.
You better.
Chase it! Sheathing your sword, you prepare to continue. You notice a low portal in the vault wall leading to a long and narrow corridor. Do you wish to continue along the corridor, or do you wish to leave the vault and attempt to enter the temple via the guarded crypt door?
Let's save and let's go to the corridor. There's nothing bad in corridors, right?
Right, no, of course not.
No traps or things
Yeah.
trying to close on me or whatever.
Yeah, no, of course not.
No arrows going through the...
The corridor ends in a flight of steps that descends 100 feet into the earth. At the bottom is nothing but levers. Hundreds of levers.
Oh, no!
The
I
bottom...
must flip them all.
At the bottom, a short passage leads to a junction where a tunnel runs from north to south. To the north, you can see a torchlit cavern with what appears to be observation slits carved in the wall. To the south, a passage leads towards a low balcony. If you wish to investigate the torchlit cavern, or do you wish to look over the low balcony?
Oh, I want to get shoved off a balcony. Let's do this.
Yeah. An empty feeling grips your stomach as you stare upon the altar of the inner sanctum of the subterranean temple. Your Kai senses burn as if every nerve in your body is screaming a warning to flee from this evil chamber. Huge brazen...
Nothing from Sixth Sense.
No, nothing. Not a peep. Huge braziers of molten metal encircle the black altar upon which lays fair Madelon, the daughter of Baron Vanalund. She seems to be entranced. Her breathing is slow and shallow. Beyond the altar lies two massive doors, a gigantic skull engraved upon the black stone surface. Out of your view, another door opens, and a procession of red-cloaked priests enter the temple. Their heads are covered, and they each carry strange amulets of black stone. They file past the altar, depositing the amulets in a circle around the young girl's body, and then file out again in total silence. Then you hear the sound of a distant drumbeat. It grows louder and louder. The measured steps of steel-shod boots resound in its wake.
I must be a fucking idiot sitting here while all this happens.
Uh-huh. Baraka's approaching. Hey, look, it's Spock. Hi, Spock.
Like, seriously, he's just like, no, I want to see where this goes. I'm going to wait until people enter the room, do their thing, and exit.
I just want to point out for everyone in the audio version, literally, we have Spock here dressed in a priest outfit. I kid you not. I mean, come on, that is a spitting image. He's even got the pointy ears.
Even got that one, like, the rock eyebrow going on.
Right? That's creepy.
That is illogical.
Baraka carries the stench of the death and decay around him. He strides into the temple, his boots of Gorgaz hide covering his legs and feet, and slams shut the huge... Why do we care about his boots?
My character wants to just observe everything and not do anything.
I mean, what? And slams shut the huge stone door with frightening ease. He stands in silence before pushing open the huge black doors engraved with menacing skulls. Suddenly, a gale-forced wind sweeps through the temple, and your ears are filled with a terrible scream. Beyond the open doors, a pier of stone juts into the abyss of Macken Gorge. You are staring into the chasm of doom. Baraka turns away from the windswept pier and walks slowly towards the altar. From a hidden scabbard, he removes a twisted black dagger and holds the stiletto blade to the light. An evil blue flame runs up and down the black steel spike, flickering in the ice-cold winds of Macken Gorge. The sacrifice is about to begin. Do you wish to draw your weapon and attack Baraka, or do you wish to distract his attention from the altar without attacking him?
I want you to save.
Okay. Saved.
And since I'm in no hurry, I think I'll try to distract him.
Just do a little dance. Hold your blade, Baraka. Her life is not yours for the taking. Your words ring out above the howling wind. Seriously, this just sounds like someone who's just way too full of themselves.
I have the summer sword.
The renegade noble turns to face you. His laugh is piercing as your command. He advances towards you, the flame-licked dagger held high in his mailed fist. You draw your weapon and enter the temple. Do you wish to enter combat with the warrior lord, or do you wish to try and feel up Madeline? You dick. It's like, hey, you're feeling good. No, you wish to free her.
Yeah, let's just ignore the warrior and try to free her. Let's do this.
Sounds like a plan. You circle the temple, keeping just out of reach of the blue flame dagger. Baraka unsheaths a scimitar with his free hand, cutting the air about his head with the mirror-like steel, but drawing no blood. From what,
do
the
not have
air?
a flask of holy water?
Nope, no flask for you. You are in fight with Baraka, renegade noble of Asagonia. You cannot evade combat and must fight to the... But you tried to free her. I guess you just ignored that.
Yeah, no, I don't have any holy water, so I can't free her.
Okay. He is a formidable warrior who possesses great strength of will, and he is immune to mind blast.
Oh no! Good
Let's
thing I don't have
this. Let's do this.
I
Combat
draw
skill
the
25
summer
is
sword.
actually pretty good. You know,
Yeah.
It's nothing compared to you, but it's pretty good. Yeah.
I think I still have a freaking 6 on him. This could actually be a formidable foe. Oh.
Yeah, if you get like a bunch of ones.
Yep, I'm getting another 5. If I get another 5, I will win.
Yep.
5 or higher.
5. Come on, go for 5. 1.
Yeah!
Yeah! You actually lose 4 points. I think it's the most damage you've taken all book.
And even I roll another 1, I still win. Alright.
Yeah, yee! Look at that! It's 5-5-1-1.
Ow.
Nicely done, random number
hell.
generator. You're actually almost down to half health. Almost.
I know!
Almost. As Baraka dies, the wind suddenly rises in pitch and intensity, filling the temple with a mournful cry of despair. You feel the chill, malevolent spirit of Dark Lord Vashna engulfing you in his icy embrace. But you sense that he is
Can I
powerless
use
to
a
harm
potion?
you. Dude, you're on the last page of the book.
Okay.
You don't need to use a potion.
I would like to use a
Okay.
potion.
Which potion would you like to use?
The one with the +4.
Got it. It's used.
Thank you.
The sacrifice has been foiled. He is doomed to lament for a victory that might have been. Lying on the black temple floor is the dagger of Vashna. As you pick it up and tuck it into your belt, mark it on your action chart, a blue flame flickers and dies. As long as you possess this evil blade, Dark Lord Vashna and his legion of dead warriors will remain imprisoned in the Chasm of Doom. You do technically have the choice to take it or not. But I think leaving the dagger that could free him in the Mackin Gorge.
Can you scroll down?
Mm-hmm.
Oh no, I can't. You can't play the next book until you take that dagger.
Oh wow, you can't. Yeah. Well, I guess it does make sense. It's like, hey, you know what? This is a key to unlocking him. Let's just leave it here,
Right next to this girl.
right there.
Leave that there.
Dark Lord Vashna and his legion of dead warriors will remain imprisoned in the Chasm of Doom. You free fair Madeline from the altar and carry her through the corridors of the temple that lead up to the surface. As you emerge from the moonlit ruins, an astounding sight greets your eyes. Baraka's warriors are running from the ghost city in all directions, closely pursued by an enemy of cavalrymen. The light of the full moon and the guttering torches that these horsemen carry illuminates the sun crest that that bedecks their tunics. Word must have reached Homeguard for they are the Summoning army led by King Ulnar. King Ulnar himself. I have been reading way too long. Your countrymen praise your courage and daring, their strident cheers drowning the cry of the Mackin Gorge. For once again, you have proved yourself a true hero of Summerland. As you deliver Madeline into the waiting arms of her father, his overwhelming joy fills you with the sense of great achievement. You are indeed worthy of the title of Kai Lord. You have succeeded in a perilous quest for the epic saga of Lone Wolf, last of the Kai Lords. is far from complete. A new deadly challenge awaits you in Book 5 of the Lone Wolf series entitled Shadow on the Sand.
I would like to note that I also saved 40 out of 50 of my men.
You didn't save them, you sent them home.
They were still alive.
Ooh. I don't think that counts.
Yes, it does.
Oh my gosh. Oh, and the next book is the last, just so you know, it's the last book of the Kai series. So it's an important book. It's actually twice the length. It has like 2 separate adventures. And by the way, Kriana seems to think your character is Genghis Khan.
Yeah.
Not quite sure why, but good job.
By choosing all of the wrong things, I seem to have come out on top somehow.
You did, right? You managed to get through this book. That was pretty good.
With pretty good, like, I think the only problem I had was rolling those 2 1s.
I think so, right? Well, and losing all your men. Good job.
I saved 40 of them.
Dude.
40 out of 50. I saved 4/5 of my men.
I have to say, though, sadly, as awesome as you weren't quite as awesome as the man you killed who got right back up and forced you to kill him again.
Do it again.
That's pretty awesome. Dude, I killed you!
Immediately.
But you didn't kill me twice. Oh my gosh. So, yeah, okay, we're going to end here. I think that obviously, as you could tell, my reading ability was going down the tubes.
Yeah.
Next time we shall do book 5.
I can wait, but I don't want to.
It's going to be a good one. Oh, it's going to be a good one. Actually, I will tell you this, and it'll be something for you to look forward to. In the next book, a large section of it is you trying to not get caught. And, like, it's basically one of those, there is a way that you can avoid capture, but it's like, will you choose all the right options, or will you get caught? It'll be really fun.
All right.
Watch you get caught, like, right off the bat.
I cannot wait.
All right, everyone. I'll talk to you later. Ta-ta. Thank you for coming to the stream. I love you guys. Remember Dragon Ball Z League tomorrow, and then after that, maybe some Naruto or something. I don't know. But Dragon Ball Z League is actually tomorrow. Hi, Kriana. Bye. Bye, everyone. Bye.